The second annual World Happiness Summit came back to Miami. This time, it came to the City Beautiful. The University of Miami was this year's host of the 3-day event.
I heard about the summit 2 years ago during another conference, and then the studio I work with, Green Monkey, invited me to come and do the teaching for the slow flow classical yoga and then the meditation afterwards. So I loved it.
We asked some of the visitors what they were looking to get out of this happiness conference.
To learn a lot more about positive psychology and to be able to bring that back to my coworkers and essentially spread happiness throughout the business. So I'm excited.
This summit, I want to learn more about happiness and the science behind happiness. I want to connect with some of the leaders in the happiness movement, and I also want to interact with as many people as I can and raise their energy.
The summit had approximately 1,000 visitors each day coming from different parts of the world to listen to speakers like Ismael Cala telling them that happiness comes from within us.
And now the second year in a row, for me it's just a responsibility. I think as a journalist, as a writer, as speaker, and as someone that is really investing in awakening consciousness in the world, it's a responsibility to be here because the tribe of the World Happiness Summit, it's formed with multipliers of this message. So each of these people here will bring to their families, their cities, their communities, their countries, the message of being happier, being more conscious, being more mindful, and create a better society.
Being part of the Happiness Summit is very meaningful because you get to spend time, quality time, with people who care about what, to my mind, is the most important topic in the world. How can you help yourself and others become happier?
Martha and I, through what we do, running 3 foundations, we are full of joy, full of happiness every single day. And my message to people is the shortcut to happiness is being for others, is working for others.
Well, the importance of this summit happening here is that it's a spectacularly beautiful place. I mean, you have blue skies and sunshine, lovely people. We feel very lucky to be here in Coral Gables. This is my first time here, and your facilities are wonderful. The university has been great in hosting it here. So lovely people, great place. Couldn't think of a better place to have it.
I'm a Kane. I did my undergraduate and my graduate degree at the University of Miami, and my son is actually a junior at UM. My husband was a graduate at UM and a professor of medicine in the medical school, so the U is really in our veins, and I think the venue is amazing. It's a beautiful, beautiful campus, and the Shalala Center is amazing. Coral Gables is a beautiful city, and we just have been so blessed with the reception that we've gotten from the city and the university.
If we can have a serious discussion on how do we think about happiness, how do we define it, and then how do we promote happiness and a sense of well-being, of wellness, I think that kind of insights and scholarship can be translated into practices that we adopt on campus. It would be very beneficial internally. Even the fact that we're discussing that we convene the kind of leaders that gathered at the summit, that in itself is beneficial. It starts a conversation. Then what we learn about the results of the research, you can quickly translate and apply in a particular community setting. For us, the university itself as a community, and then also to the larger community in Coral Gables and in South Florida. There's some practical lessons that we can apply to promote happiness and wellness.
Reporting for Coral Gables Television, I'm Antonella Nakfur. Be sure to follow us on Facebook.com/City of Coral Gables and on Twitter @City Coral Gables. Also, subscribe to our YouTube channel and e-news at coralgables.com. And if you haven't already, download the Intelligent app.